we have our G chord here and our E minor chord here. Now we're going to include our D string as well. So that'll be 88 Dynamite, which means it's this one. And that of course means we'll be on the top 4 strings. So for the G chord, the good news is that you don't have to do anything different other than to include the D string in your right hand. Take your time with that. Now we get a little bit of a fuller sound with a little bit more bass because of the lower note we've added, which sounds really nice. Now if we add the open D string with the E minor chord, it doesn't sound quite right. It's not a terrible sound, but it's not quite right. So here we're going to add the 2nd fret of the D string. And again, you know what the D string is. And then we're going to go 1, 2. And I'm fretting this note with my middle finger, but you should also try it with your index finger and see which one feels best. It's probably best with the middle finger. Sounds nice, right? So now you'll see why it's important that your fingertip is coming in at a straight angle, so you don't get this. This is a very common mistake where the finger is hitting the fretboard at an angle and therefore sort of laying down and muting the open strings. So try to raise up that fingertip. Sometimes it's helpful to think of moving your thumb on the back of the neck a little bit closer to the floor, like this, because that kind of draws the fingers away from the fretboard. See, if you do the opposite, you can kind of feel how it closes there, but it's helpful to lower the thumb a little bit to get that angle. So once again, here's our 4-string G chord, and here's our 4-string E minor chord. So as you can see and feel, we now have 2 fingers moving, and this may be a bit of a shock to the system, but don't panic. Your fingers aren't used to any of this, but if you stay patient and positive, they will catch up. So now, as slowly as you need to, try switching between these 2 chords. And as always, remember also that it's normal to forget what you just did as soon as you move on, and just keep relearning it again and again. So here's G, and here's E minor. It's very important that you don't try to do this quickly. Instead, try to do it well or cleanly. Take your time. You can't do it too slowly. Take however long you need to get comfortable with that.